Fucking blood got it boiling. Now knowledge your queen the right proper fucking way, bitch, bow down.
Bow down.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna talk about Joseline's Cabaret, and it was what I thought it was gonna be. Let's talk about this episode because Joseline be talking to these girls crazy. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
Fun fact: there is a girl, Jane Doe. She went to high school with one of my associates in Hagerstown. Shout out to her, girl. Who knew? Who knew? Small world, girl. Small the fuck world. So the episode starts where it left off, where we see Chinks and Lexi over here fighting, and you know Lexi's like, yeah,
You know, this girl over here snuck up on me, and she sneaked me out of nowhere. There ain't no motherfuckers saying no.
I'm just like, Lexi, I don't think she snuck you when you were looking straight at her. And then all of a sudden, you know, Chinks is over here, you know, popping it, doing her thing, you know, whatever. T-Love getting to it, and she over here is going back and forth. I guess she didn't like the fact that Chinks was over here popping it and saying the stuff that she was saying. But I'm looking at T-Love like, girl, why are you getting in it? And then on top of that, you up the ante by spitting. That is such a gutter snipe ass disgusting thing to do, is to spit. And Lexi was just, Chinks was like, you know what? I'm not about to jump over security because I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And it is what it is. So I'm just like, it's so irritating. Chinks had the water, and she was like, "Hey, some water, have some water." I'm like, no, don't get her water. We already know what she's about to do. Toss it.
Why was I still here? T-Love, suck my dick, you China.
We already know. But my whole thing with T-Love is just like, girl, you would never live down you versus Tasiki. Like, girl, every time I think about it, I'm like, T-Love, girl, it's not giving that. You about to get dotted up. Okay. So we finally see all the girls get to the mansion, and you know, Jocelyn's standing outside the door, and she's standing outside, and the girl's like, hey, Joseline. Jocelyn's like,
What's up, lady? Hope you guys are excited about this time. Meek, go stand by the motherfucking van. Dez, go stand by the motherfucking van.
So with Meek and this, I would like you guys to go back to the bus. That's it. I would like you guys to go back to the bus.
she made them go stand by the van. We're just like, oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. So then she goes to Isis. She's like, yeah, Isis. All the shit you was motherfucking saying, you ain't loyal, bitch. You ain't loyal, bitch. And Isis was like, girl, like, what the fuck? What did I do to you? She's like, that shit that happened in Paris. Mind you, nobody has yet still told us what happened in Paris. We don't know from start to finish what happened in Paris. So they talk about Paris like we supposed to know. Like, girl, give us some type of context clue. Get somebody to narrate about what happened in Paris, because we don't know. So she's like, yeah, all this stuff, you ain't loyal, you didn't have my back, bitch. You go stand by the motherfucking van. And Isis just like, yeah, girl, at this point, I'm pissed. And I'm just like, is this foreshadowing anything? I don't know.
How y'all feeling? Yeah. Are y'all ready to compete for $50,000? Yeah.
And then, you know, we hear somebody popping gum. Popping gum. And she's like, you got a problem, bitch? I'm just like, girl, she ain't popping gum. She ain't to the gum. But Egypt just like, nah, bitch. She's like, why you back, hoe? Why you back, hoe? And she's like, well, how much money I give you? That was the topic of Jocelyn's conversation. How much money I give you? She was like, $450. She's like, I give you $500. I get everybody $500. She's like, no, you gave me $450. How many days you tour? I'm just like, Jocelyn really wants to know the number. I don't know if she's trying to do this for her taxes or her like audit. Like, how many girls went on tour? Like, I'm just like, girl, okay, whatever. So she told her go back to the van, right? So as she went through the girls, she said, I hope you girls, you know, the newgies and the OGs really get their shit together, because, you know, I really need girls here that's going to be here for me. So, you know, Miss Natural, she speaks up like, you know, last time I was here, you know, I let someone get, basically T-Love, get in the way of, you know, me performing. And, you know, that was my fault. I take full responsibility. I should just ignore her. If I could ignore Yummy, I could ignore her. It was what it was. So she was just like, okay, you know, she let that rock. It was what it was. So she just told the girls, like, you know, at the end of the day, I just want you girls to be here for me and really do your thing. So I want you girls to go inside and go ahead and, you know, find your rooms. Girls are running around finding their rooms, getting ready for the party. So in the back of the house, we see Dez and Neek. But Dez go first to go talk to Jocelyn. And Jocelyn was like,
You a fake ass bitch.
You a fake ass bitch. How much I pay you? How much I pay you, bitch? How much money I pay you a day, bitch? How many days you travel, bitch? I'm like, girl.
Friend, as a boss.
You do.
So I felt like me and you had to have a conversation because what happened in London was not like that.
She was like, $500. How many days? I don't know. She's like, girl, I do more for you than your motherfucking mama do. I'm just like, Joseline really, it's like Joseline really wants somebody to slap the shit out of her because that's crazy. You did more to me than my one thing you could never, bitch, because my mama brought me into this motherfucking world, hoe. But my whole thing with Joseline is just like she pop it a lot. So as you know, they over here doing their thing. Dez was just like, at the end of the day, this bitch Andrea was over here, you know, talking shit about you, and we gotta record. Andrea stepped up like, bitch, what I do? Rip her wig off. I'm just like, girl, you really don't want with Dez because Dez really got them secret hands. Girl, that's a secret weapon. I don't think you knew. But you know, she told Neek to come out. Neek walk up, and all of a sudden Danny run up. As Neek walks up, Danny runs up on Dez, and when I say Dez tore that ass out the frame, just mop it up. So, you know, Danny tried to run after Dez again. Dez did what? Threw her to the ground, mopped her up. There was one round that she had with Danny where they got to the ground. It was kind of even. But I'm just like, Dez won that hands down. And Joseline still talks to Neek and just like, yeah, bitch, at the end of the day, you ain't loyal. You know, I love you. And I know y'all, I met your mom, I met your auntie, and I told her I'll take care of you, and you disrespecting me. Why would you do that? Moral of the story, it seems like the time frame of whatever happened, it seemed like there was the girls went out for dinner. They were supposed to go to a performance or the dance. Then after that, they supposed to go to the club.
They make you go all over the world. People chanting your fucking name, and you do that shit to me, man.
But I think what happened is they went to the performance. Andrea didn't give the girls the proper time to be, or didn't call them, and they just went to the club instead of go to the performance. So that's what happened. Joseline felt upset. She felt a type of way about it, which, I mean, that's fine. If it was professionalism or lack thereof professionalism, cool. It seemed like the root of the cause is Andrea. And my whole thing with Dez and Neek is the fact that if you have receipts, pull it out. I don't care about all the talking, all this, that, and the third. Pull it out.
Y'all ain't shit, and you ain't gonna never be shit without the cabaret. Or show me difference, bitch. You had one thing to do.
I never knew, but if you had the video, you would know.
So Joseline was pressing them. She got in their face, pointing on, do all this, and they backing them like, Joseline, yeah, girl, gone. Because it's just like, I'm not about to have no woman put her head in my face like this, and you think I'm not about to hit you in your face. Like, girl, you're not about to put your, as a grown person that I am, I'm not about to have no other grown person do this ever. That's crazy. So regardless of Joseline or not, girl, you're not about to get up on me, so I'm gonna walk away. So that's what they did. They walked away. Joseline starts to cry when she's talking to Neek, and she was like, you never apologized to me. Why would you do it to me? Why you do it to me? You just did you did this to come to me. So Neek hugged her like, girl, I apologize. Like, that's not my intent. I apologize. Cool. You know, Joseline seemed like she took that, but you know, she's still on these girls' ass hard. You got the other girls upstairs looking like, girl, this is popcorn cinema, girl, cinema. So she talked to her. She said, I respect you, Neek. I love you. This bitch, I don't give a fuck about. She could leave today or hit her in her flat ass. She like, it ain't flat.
The way y'all be acting tough with me, my nigga. Stop doing that shit to me. I'ma fuck y'all bitches. Stop.
See Andrea and Dez go upstairs to look at the receipts, and it seemed like what Andrea was saying made sense, but there still seems to be some type of, like, we didn't hear Neek's receipts, so all I can really go off is the receipts that Andrea provided, you know. At the end of the episode, we see the girls get ready for the one night only party, and all the girls look good in their black. We do go upstairs and we see Gypsy. Gypsy brings up how Love talking about, oh, she's at Fuck the OGs. This remind me of, like, what was it? Baddies Gone Wild, episode 1, when Shay was like, oh, I don't like the girls that girls that went online.
Station we had in the shuttle. Well, we was in the van on the way to the hotel. She was like, fuck the OGs. I know this one.
So Love is just like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, why would she even bring that up? That's kind of, you know, being messy. I think Gypsy was definitely being messy for that. I'm just like, Gypsy, there's no point for you to bring that up. So then, you know, we also go outside and we see Love talking to T-Love and another girl. And it was a very, very triggering conversation, and like talking about a lot of S.A., M, like a lot of heavy topics, and you could tell that she's going through a lot. So my heart goes out to her, and I don't think that this might be the proper platform for her, but it is what it's not. It's not for me to decide that, I guess. So it's time for the one night only party, and you know, the girls are dressed to the nines. I think for me, who I liked the best dress was Danny. Surprisingly, I thought her outfit was the pantsuit with the red. That was actually gorgeous. So the girls are over here just socializing, having a good time, and who pops out? Erica Mina. Erica comes out. She's walking down the stairs, you know, with her latex dress. It was really cute. Gypsy sees, and Gypsy was like, oh, Erica. Okay. So all the girls are socializing with Erica. Erica goes to the big group, and she sees Gypsy. Gypsy's like, hey, love, what's going on, Erica? And Erica's like, what's going on with you? She was like, you know, last time I seen you, you was taking dick on my time. And I was like, what? When? And Gypsy was like, no, it was after. And I'm just like, Gypsy girl, I thought you was gay. But maybe she was bi. She was like, no, you was taking dick on my time. And I'm just like, she was like, it was after. She was like, you fucked one of my contestants. After you got eliminated, you fucked one of my contestants on my time.
Yes, after. No. You got eliminated.
I got eliminated.
Fucked
in the hotel.
At the hotel.
Yes, I did.
On my time.
In that part, I'm just like, Erica, that's not on your time, baby. I get sometimes it can be confusing, or the comprehension of, you know, on your time is there's a delay, because on your time is on your show. When she got eliminated, when you chose not to pick her, when you said that you are not the person for me, at that moment, it is not your time anymore. If he wasn't contestant still on the show, it was not on your time anymore. So at that point, Erica, it's donezo. She's not on your time. So for you to be upset that you fucked somebody else when you didn't pick her, girl, you sound dumb as hell. Like, Erica, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you are on my time. Girl, it wasn't on your time. If she want to fuck a dude after she got eliminated off your show, contract is null and void, girl. We're done.
No, Erica, man, this lady starts reading the fuck out of Gypsy.
I can fuck who I want. It's my body. The fuck? So Gypsy was over here. She seemed like she was very emotional and very sad. And my whole thing with Gypsy is just like, girl, I get you probably have some love for Erica, and the way they're about to do next episode is about to get me so tight, because I really like Gypsy. I think aesthetically, she's a sexy woman. She fly as fuck, and she might be messy, but I don't think her attacking Erica and having a beef with Erica prompts the other girls to want to attack. And this is my problem. They put Erica, the Joseline, the Natalie, not even Natalie, but Erica and Joseline, they put them on such pedestal that's like, oh my God, you hit Erica. Erica can defend herself just like the next bitch. You see Natalie, if somebody hit Natalie, girl, Natalie's fighting by herself, 10 toes on herself. I haven't seen nobody over here fight for Natalie. So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I just think it's weird. The next episode, everybody's over here for Gypsy's head. And I'm like, Gyps, I like Gypsies. I'm just like, I think that is crazy that this is going to happen. But we do see, you know, Erica just walks off, just shrugging her like, anyway, whatever. We see Jane Doe. Oh girl, you know, she picks Erica up. She does her little, she did her big one, and I was just like, oh shit, hold on, let me find out. I don't know what club you're at, but I might have to go see you, okay? She did her biggest one, and I was just like, that's really cute. But that was the end of the episode, and I feel like the girls are gonna go online. They got stuff to say and get off their chest.
I forgot to mention Chinks versus T-Love, and all I can say is, you know, T-Love walked up to Chinks while she was over here drinking a drink, and I don't know why Chinks was like, T-Love said, huh? She said, huh?
You know you attempted to spit on me. You said what? You know you attempted to spit on me. You said what? I can't hear you. You know you attempted to spit on me. Yeah, I did.
So you know you spit on me, right? She was like, okay, so what we gonna do about it? Chinks got up, baby. Egypt moved to the side, and they started blah, 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 blah. My whole thing, we already know Chinks is about to tear T-Love out the frame. And aesthetically, I like T-Love. Personally, and character-based wise, you could send her somewhere else. I don't like her. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay, so what you wanna do? What you wanna do?
I was right from my last episode. Hennessy is looking for that, and she need that from you, from you, Joseline. Hennessy needs that from you. I'm not saying she's right. I'm just saying she needs that from you. So whatever happens, Joseline. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This sour candy all I really ask me for.